I'm not sure at what point you guys went away, but this camera seems to have an automatic shut-off after a certain amount of time, and I haven't been able to get in there and figure out exactly what that causes that. So, but we got all these small ones sanded. I think I have enough finish in the gun, about a third of a cup, to finish these small drums. And get on that now. But again, we gotta dust them off. Make sure I'm centered here first. We always use up a little valuable air when we do that, but it's a really necessary step. Just gonna barely hit this one. I'm gonna do that upstroke again. So you can see where it would be really nice. One of the things I really look forward to is getting to a spray booth. You can see there's a lot of, it's just really efficient. If I open it up all the way, it's going to let a little warm air out, and we need that warm air for the stuff to dry. We get a lot of overspray hanging in the air, which is okay, but we can't really get into anything while we're out here and kick up dust either. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. But we're going to come back over here and work on some big drums now. And then we got to remember to put some more finish in our gun. Spray gun. And as a habit, I always start at the seam. Always, always, always. If I make a mistake, which happens, put too much pressure, it's the perfect area for me to start and blend it, see what happens. Shouldn't have anything too much happen in this scenario. However, you know, on the first coat, if I was to sand through, at least to have an opportunity, lungs are going to go here so we can cover any possible oopses, if you will. So, it's nice about the big drums, they support themselves under a little bit of pressure better. So, yeah, these sanding sponges really are very flat enough to do the work I need. And also flexible enough to give a little. See, I'm not staying in one spot too long. If I see something that needs it, I will. There's a spot here. Not sure what that spot is, but we're not going to stay on that too long. Blending in nice. Next coat should take care of it nicely. See, we look for the sanding debris to fill in all the grain, and we know we do that evenly. We're sanding evenly. Look for the same kind of covering all the way across. This is a hard finish, so I am digging in a little bit now. As you get into the second, third coat, you do that. It's important to even it out. Kind of hear it polishing, burnishing a little bit. And this ash veneer is worth it. It's expensive. We used almost 2 sheets, and it's definitely worth it. Really beautiful with the skin. If you have a wood like this, I like when the grain fills in dark like that. Oak does that sometimes. Cherry will do that. And of course, it depends on stain as well. Hard to talk when you're doing this with masculine. This finish is really strange when you put it on. It kind of dimples when you spray it on. It took me a while to get used to it. I thought there was something wrong. And it kind of like shrinks as it cures and dries. And when it does, it's really smooth. But if you're not used to that, you think, oh my goodness, this is going to be awful if it's going to dry like that. And lo and behold, after working with it for a little bit, I realized that was one of the effects, I guess, or attributes to this finish. So, you know, dust here. We're going to set this over on our turnstile. Bring over the other two big drums, get them sanded up, and then maybe we'll hit the hoops quick. We don't get all the dust with this. That's why we spray it with the air. It's pretty good. I gotta tell you, these strong shells are a little on the heavy side. You got a fly shell, you got a solid wood shell attached to it. You're used to the inside, and then you put finish on. Believe it or not, finish has weight. So with hardware, I'm pretty sure this guy has roadies, so that's good for him. See if you guys are still with me. And you are. I'm going to start another segment so we don't run out of space here. Okay. We're back where we started. And just checking to see which one is. I have a brand new one here, but I kind of like where we're at with this. It's not too aggressive. Run out of sponge pretty quick with these big ones too. Use any weird spots. Now it's time to get them out, because I'm really hoping that this is our last coat. I want this to cure tomorrow. Water-based finishes cure pretty quick. The only time you should wait is when you do multiple coats of high gloss. Depending on the finish, we can do up to 12 or 14 coats of high gloss. And if we are lucky and are able to sand it, see if we were doing high gloss, we'd have to do one of two things. We'd have to sand a lot between each coat, filling all this grain. Or we could use a grain filler and make a crystal clear grain filler. And what that does is I put on 2 or 3 coats of finish, sand it evenly, and then I spread the grain filler out with a squeegee and it fills all these pores in. And then you might do that 2 or 3 times, and then before you start putting finishing on again. And because it is crystal clear, then what happens is it blends in, but then the surface area is even and these pores are all filled in, so that when you go to the final buff, it's like a tabletop or a car finish or whatever. That's what you go for, and that's what I go for anyway. And you have to have the right acrylic finish, because acrylic, the more coats you put on, it can cloud on you. It can get hazy if you're not careful. So it's important to use the right finish for the right job. Right finish for the job. So I have 3 gloss finishes that I use. For a finish like this, I might use my new one from Crystal, which is a super hard piano finish. really, really nice. But it's got what they call high build. So you use less of it, but it still stays really, really clear as you work with it. But it's very hard to finish. Got sanded a lot. This does run frequently. Another thin finish. My favorite finish is Kamako. It's shown on this product. It's thicker. Goes on like milk when it's thick, and it doesn't run, and it blends in, and if you make a gloss, but you have to be careful with that because it does cloud on. Put too many coats on, or if you don't leave enough time between coats. So just giving this once over here, see a couple spots that use some leveling. See all the stuff that sticks in it? That's not going to hurt anything here, but that's all like wood chips and stuff that they'll never come out of this microfiber. And even after it's been through the washer. But for stuff like this, I wouldn't use this on a finished shelf. For stuff like this, it's fine. Microfibers do get full, it seems. With the grain here. Get as much out as I can, get all of it out, because if I don't, what'll happen is when the spray gun goes against it, even with a finish, it bounces out and lands in the finish. So it's important to get it all out. Put this over here, ready to spray. This one's sand, 16. Now some of our stain did get on the inside of the shell, and that's okay, because we'll take, it's a nice smooth finish in there. We'll take some paint thinner, and it'll come right off. And it won't be like brand new. So hopefully, I'm going to look at these little drums real quick, see how it's drying. And these have to sit for 2 hours between coats. So even though they might be dry to touch, and I can tell by the sheen and all that I'm getting to where I want to be, and it looks real good. I'm thinking maybe, you know, we'll even hit these a 4th coat, but we'll see. May not be necessary. These look real good. Smooth. Even really like this color. Oops. Been putting in a lot of hours past couple weeks. Saturday woke up, sore throat. Everybody around us is sick, but we knocked it out quick. Saturday we got work done, but we kind of took it easy. But we got 70 hours in last week, we got 70 hours in the week before, and this week's going to be another good one. And had some fires to put out Friday and Saturday with these shells that came in wrong. They had virtually no figuring on them. It's not what I ordered. So they're making us new shells. We've been waiting 3 months for these shells for the customer. And I have to contact the customer this week and let them know that new shells will be here soon. Something happen. Just let them know. I had sent them pictures and everything. Said, hey guys, this is what we want. But sometimes things fall through the crack, and you know, we still have to put the finish on. We still have to do the semi-solid application, which is getting all Purple Heart. So there's still a lot to do. It's only 3-piece, but you see a lot of steps. And his kit is getting high gloss. So I hope he's an understanding man. But certain things, when you sub things out, fortunately, out of my control. But when we're doing a high gloss with a figured veneer, It's important to let somebody else do it with the right process, the right tools. If I did it, that veneer would wrinkle in time. Right after I hit it with a buffer and heated that glue up again, it would just wrinkle. And you don't want that. So, got a weird spot here. Not sure where that came from. Sometimes things elude us. Poor eyes, poor lighting, poor conditions. Something changes after finish goes on, you just never know. A lot of variables. Tired at the end of the day, you miss something. Whatever. First thing I want to do is I do want to hire a finisher. As much as I enjoy doing this, it takes an awful lot of my time. Some kid out of tech school might be good. Might be really helpful. Certainly would help speed up the process a lot. Here we go. Yeah, nice hard finish. That's you want the finish to be durable. And this is a general finish. General brand finish. It's really hot in here and I'm dressed for the outdoors, but it's cooler out here than in the office. It's much warmer in the office. That's where the good heat is. And just going to the car and going home. I wore some layers today. I might go have a big glass of water after this. I'm thirsty. Alright, there you go. And we're going to spray these next.